What's up, guys? This is ILLUMINATI-X-SS, and today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video. I am going to be doing a sequel to the video I had done previously. I did one video about the new Smugglers Run update, which is just the trailer that you get when you buy the hangar. And in that other video, I discussed how you only get the Cuban for free. You can upgrade the Cuban as far as the liveries, the colors on it, and you can put bombs on there. Excuse me, it got light me up. Okay, there we go. It's better. Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you all the new planes that have came out that I have currently, and discussing the ones that I know about personally, that even though I don't have them. Also, as well, I want to take the time to show you guys all the new uniforms that have came out, all new clothing, other things like that. Give me a second. I'm having to do my stopwatch here because my video is only 60 minutes, so I want to make sure that I can close out the video properly, because in the past I've had videos I've forgotten about and it just like stops abruptly, and that's not cool. So let's go around. I'm in first person. The first thing I want to show you guys is, alright, you see how your windows are kind of closed. You have I don't know what the hell you would call this. I guess maybe like, oh no, not drapes. I guess like shutters. No, that's not it. Whatever the hell it is, it's like it blocks the window. Okay. Anyway, you see what time it is on my phone. It's 5:44 in the morning. So basically, I don't know the exact time. When it's nighttime, these windows close, but it's only in your bedroom. I don't have any big fancy things. As you can see, the windows in here, they never close. They're always open. One more thing before we get to the planes and stuff. There's only one weapon up here, but apparently, okay, I went the wrong way there, you can get unlimited homing launcher ammo. Well, at least until you get filled. I mean, I myself can keep picking it up, but you don't get more than 10. So for those of you that were thinking that you could maybe try to do that, no. But you just walk up to it. It's always right here. You can walk back. Just give it a couple of seconds and look, see, spawns right in. But I'm full, I think. That's why usually you'll see like a +2. So down there, as you can see, is the Bombushka, which just got released today, and that is the one aircraft I have been waiting for. To me, it is bigger than the Titan. As far as like the fuselage without the wings, the fuselage itself is a little bit bigger. The wingspan is a little bit bigger, not much. I think these wings on here are a little bit slimmer. They're kind of angled differently. It is longer, given that there's a back turret on there. Unfortunately, I have no friends on right now, so I can't show you what the turrets look like or do, but I will tell you this: that top one, the front one, and the back one, they're all explosive. The front one on there can turn all the way around. Like, as long as it's underneath the aircraft, you can see it. There's not many blind spots underneath the aircraft, if any, that gun can't reach, and it can zoom in just like the MOC turrets on your trailer, on your MOC trailer can. So it can zoom in. All explosive rounds. They have a very slow firing rate, but so far all I know is it takes one RPG to blow this thing up. I believe it takes 3 shots with a heavy sniper rifle with explosive rounds to blow it up as well. As far as homing missiles go, I think it can take about 1 homing missile before it blows up. Don't hold me to it. But the pilot, good news is the pilot can deploy the flares, and it has different bombs. So before I go with this bad boy, it's the last one I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to be showing, this is the Cuban, as you saw in the other video. I don't know if it was actually this color, but you can drop bombs. All my planes have cluster bombs. I bought a Hydra. This is the MiG. You have to be careful with this little guy. I'm going to show you him in just a little bit. I'm going to take this guy out first spin though. And I have the Noose livery on there. I think it's pretty cool how you can actually see that livery. It's pretty awesome to me. This can hold 5 people. Unfortunately, you cannot use the flares yourself. The co-pilot uses the flares for this plane. Now, I have yet to upgrade the back gun. The back gun can either be double 50 cals or or a minigun, which I'll show you each plane. I'll show you all the libraries and all the options it give you. Now this one I put the thrust on right here, the thrust. So basically you can either take off like a regular plane going forward, or you tap once on the right on the D-pad, tap right on the D-pad, and you can go in hover mode. You know, pretty cool, and it can land on water. But what I usually do is I just, you know, you can actually when the plane. Let me show you some things that people may not want. I mean, may not know, but they can be very useful. Let's say, like, say someone's coming up, right? We're not in the airport, we're like on the road or in a field, and you see someone coming up on your mini-map. You can get in here, and before the engines are even fully turned on, as soon as the propellers start turning, you can activate that boost, and you're gone. I think that is very useful, because that means as soon as you turn as soon as the game sees that you're turning on the plane, you know, before the propellers have a chance to get up all the way, you can, you know, activate them. Now, another cool feature is, hold on, as you can see, you can float in water. Another cool feature is, watch. Now, you can't use the JATO thrust when you're in hover mode, right? Well, while it's actually going down to regular flight mode, you can actually activate that boost before the wings have, you know, come down all the way. And here's another good thing. If, like, say if you want to get somewhere real fast, or you just accidentally hit the thrust without, you know, wanting to. Oops. Ooh, well, that's not good. Okay. Well, this is actually good, because I was going to do this anyway to show you guys something. Let's say if I do this, right, and I hit that, I can actually turn into hover mode, and it'll actually really slow you down. Now, here's a little thing. I'm going to go into flight mode, and you'll see these two engines are actually going to stop working. And it does affect the aircraft's flight a lot. But here's something that's cool. You see how it's wanting to go to the side, but if you go into hover mode, and this really isn't realistic, you fly normally. I mean, you'll see like a little like, you know, wanting to go this way a little bit, but as far as everything else, look at that. I don't see any speed hindrance at all, hardly. You do, as I said, you still want to go to the right a little bit, and the plane keeps on wanting to, you know, land and go down, whatever the case may be. And then you can also drop bombs. You see what that bomb looked like, right? I want to show you guys what I'm trying to talk about. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm a good flyer. Now, you guys, I wish I could have shown you a little bit more. I didn't want to damage the plane until the very last, but, you know, I'm still working on my sea landings. Oh, one more thing you have to know is that if you're on the ground, for some reason, I guess Rockstar made it easier so where you don't have to get out of the plane, but if you get in the plane and you don't want to fly it, right? Instead of pressing triangle, you can actually hold right on the D-pad, and as long as no one's in this back gun, you will walk from the front of the plane to the back of the plane, and you'll be on the gun. That way someone else can get in and fly. Now, let's go for the, I have full armor. Right now, through this week, the libraries are on sale, and so is the resprays for both airplanes and I believe vehicles as well. Now, the libraries on the vehicles, like, I can't say. But on the vehicles, on the just a regular respray and stuff, it's a discount as well. So handling, I always have race handling. That way the controls respond faster for me. Engines, all the way upgraded. Countermeasures, I don't know why people would use this. I mean, it can block incoming missiles. Lock on, though. Only lock on, not missiles themselves now. Don't get it twisted. It's only lock on. So once you deploy one of these, they won't be able to lock onto you until it disperses. But to me, I like having flares. It shoots 4 of them at a time, and you have 20 of them. And this is useless. I guess this is just if you want to do like an air show type deal, like how you have a car show. This doesn't really do anything, guys. Please don't waste your money on this unless you have a lot of money just to waste. But it's not going to protect you any. We're going to work our way through the libraries. All right, this is what it looks like when you get it, around this color, at least the top of it. Now I have my crew color, which is black, at the bottom. You have this one, keep running. Okay, nothing too fancy there. bomber rider, bomber dive. I don't know. You got that. You know, not too bad. You have this. See you later. All aboard. Pinup girl. Looks like on the front. How high? It's not a bad color scheme right there. Air Emu, which I believe one of the planes already has that. One of the passenger planes you can get has that livery on there. Coast Guard, which I had this for a little while. I was rocking the Coast Guard, and then I just decided to go with the Noose. But the Coast Guard is a cool livery, and every now and then I'll just spend the extra, 20 grand. So what? Switch back and forth from Coast Guard to Noose, and then you have the Noose right here. Okay. And you have a secondary and primary colors. Let's see. You have the thrust, the JATO. You can put on or remove. I'd recommend you put that on. Definitely worth it. Bombs. I have cluster. Gas, incendiary. These can be useful, but at different times. Like, I always use the cluster because I have more. I have more. Chance of killing somebody, destroying something with it. But the incendiary could be good because we all know how fire loves to spread in this game. Gas is the only time I would use gas is if there's a lot of people you're going after in a lobby, or if you're on a mission with NPCs or something like that and they're held up somewhere. Well, this is basically like a giant tear gas bomb, and you can drop multiple. And you see all these bombs can work though, for the simple fact is this thing can hover. And the bombs do not despawn. There's a rumor going around of how these bombs despawn. Just because you don't hear or see the explosion when you're high up in the air, that doesn't mean they don't hit. I have tested this from the very height limit of the map. Now, granted, I had to test this while this thing was in hover mode, because, it's hard to gauge where a bomb's going to fall when you're at the height limit of the map. So I went to the height limit of the map with this plane right here, above the sandy shores, the big airport, and I dropped... I just kept holding X, and I had my friend down there at the bottom on the airport, and he actually saw the explosions. So the bombs do not despawn. They will fall until they hit something or hit the ground. So this is like, I guess, when you're trying to go after people and they're held up somewhere. That's where I would use this one. Incendiary, same kind of deal. I think it has more of a widespread damage. Of course, you're not likely to kill anybody with it unless you hit in the right spots. But the cluster has like multiple explosions for one bomb, and that's why I go with that. Now this primary weapons, I'm going to show you right quick. I haven't gotten it yet. You have the dual 50 cals or the minigun. I'm just going to go ahead right now and just buy the minigun. I've been wanting to get that for a while. A lot of people just they think that looks better. It does. It looks cooler, but I believe the minigun is actually more powerful, and it's also on sale. So all aircraft weaponry are on sale. Now let me oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. I hate that fucking guy so goddamn much. He's so damn annoying. Okay, so these two I'm not really going to take out. Now this I put with, I'm going to show you guys actually right quick with the Hydra, because I have two Hydras. One's black, one's white. Now a lot of people don't realize this. The Hydra, I think, is one of the few or the only aircraft in the game that doesn't have blinking lights. So the one I use at night is the crew color black, which you have to put in a 0000 on Social Club website, I believe is the code, and you'll get a pitch jet black. It's blacker than anything you can actually get on GTA. The classic black kind of looks like it has a little silver in it. They're not true blacks. The crew color I have, like, you can see the Savage over there. There's the Russian MiG-15 is what I call it. It's not the name of it. Rockstar gave it, but that's exactly what it is. Now this one right here, I want to show you guys. Respray. You can't put any, flares, nothing on there, which I was disappointed a little bit. But let's go to primary color. So right now I have pearl. Okay, let's see, metallic. Okay, so it doesn't show it for me, but I can easily redo it. Okay, so ice white is what you would want to do. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Then I'm going to go to pearl slim. And you go to, I think it's, okay, yeah, this one. Ice white for both of them. And what happens with this is, you see how it's shining so badly on the top of the aircraft. I use this for flying during the day. Especially if people are above me and like let's say if, I know the altitude where the clouds are, right? So if I'm being chased by somebody, why do I keep doing that? If I'm being chased by somebody, I am going to go where that layer of clouds are, and when they're looking down on me, it's going to be hard to kind of see me. And if I'm above the cloud layer or right at it, people on the ground, or if there's an aircraft beneath me, it's going to be hard to kind of see me, okay? Now the black one, as I said, it's awesome. I mean, of course, you have this little light that's in your co-pilot, that's in your pilot seat, and then you have the jet engine color. Which is a pretty purple, but it's other than that, I mean, from a distance, they're not going to see you, especially if like you go in hover mode or whatever the case may be, because you don't see the blinking lights like you see on this one. You don't see them, and it's perfect for a stealth aircraft. I probably realize now I should have showed you guys the liveries, but I just want to show you what this one looks like. It looks pretty cool on the inside, you know, not bad. You know, it's a greenish thing. Makes me feel like I'm gonna, you know, come out and I'll be covered with some like green chalk-like substance. But the controls are pretty cool. They're, you know, as you can see, they're old school. Race handling on this one as well. You have flares, shoots 4 at a time, only 20 of them. Unfortunately, you don't have explosive rounds with this. I can understand why Rockstar didn't do it like that, but still it'd be pretty nice and pretty cool. Alright, now see, you can fire missiles like the Savage. But I want to show you guys something that you have to look out for. Okay, this thing doesn't stall, by the way. You can go straight up as long as you have your finger on the gas. Well, gas, the trigger, acceleration, you know, throttle, whatever the hell you want to call it, same thing. You know, R2 button for me. I don't change my my settings too much. You see, this thing is like still hauling ass. And I'm at the height limit already, see? Now, if you're ever going really fast or like in an incline like what I'm doing right here, or you're turning, you will find that sometimes you will fly faster than your missiles, like I'm doing now. And if you're not careful, and it happens a lot when you're locking onto people, I have blown myself up by my own missiles. Now, granted, I don't think your missiles can actually hit you, but if you come near the person who you've been trying to kill, and your missiles are actually catching up to you, and you're not careful, or if they reach their limit, like, I mean, missiles can only go so far before they blow up. See, right now it's going faster than me, so I don't have to worry. But if you're ever going like at an incline like this, and you shoot one, and you happen to be near it when it blows up, self-destructs, or whatever the case may be, you will do damage to your aircraft. So I have to say a word of caution for this. Now, that's awesome, given how that if you're going faster in your missiles, that means this plane is pretty freaking fast. And I just went with a simple livery on this one. I change this one sometimes from time to time as well. I just want to show you guys how good it is, how, you know, it's pretty maneuverable to me, in my mind. You just have to know how to fly. So it's all around, it's a really great aircraft. I'm going to go back to my bunker now, show you the liveries for this one. And one thing I need to show you guys, a lot of missions, if you take the landing gear out, you will slow down considerably. I want to show you guys how slow you can actually go with this aircraft without stalling out. So there's one mission, air raiding mission, where you have to defend the Titan. This could be used for that, although I'd recommend the Hydra for that one. You see how slow I'm going? Very slow, very slow. And the aircraft is having kind of, you know, the struggle to get up, but it is raining. But the cargo mission where you have the bombers, instead of making like going at the back of the bomber trying to blow it up then having to turn around and go back, just put your landing gear out with this aircraft, and you can just like stay behind it and just shoot continuous missiles at it just like this, and it'll be done almost instantly. You know what I mean? As compared to what you would usually have to do. Now, the way this slows down makes it to where you can land just about anywhere. You just got to make sure you don't hit your wings on anything. If you want to land on a road, make sure, you know, be careful of the cars. You know, of course, you know, they're going to be there. But like all the time, I never use the runway for this thing unless I'm like just wanting to be realistic for some fucking reason. But let me show you something. You see, you just put the landing gear out. Sometimes you got to slow down if I'm coming in too hot. And very, very, very simple. This is one of the most easiest aircraft to land. Hell, you even do a stopping. That's how powerful the brakes are. Look at that. Just sitting there chilling. Look at that. Whoa, okay, hello. Alright. I don't know what the hell is going to happen there, but Want to find out. See? That's a great aircraft to land. It can land in a very short distance, doesn't take very long at all to take off as well. It's very fast, very maneuverable. I'm about to show you guys some of the cool libraries that come with it. Now, as far as the countermeasures, they're all the same. So I'm not even going to go into that category for this plane. You know, armor, as I said, same thing with all of it. Now, the only thing that's different is the respray, you have a primary, secondary color. Secondary, I believe, is the bottom of the aircraft. Let me have to see. Actually, no. Okay, oops, I'm sorry. Alright, so the secondary is the tip of the nose and the edges of the wings, I believe. So, basically, yeah. Yeah, there it is. You guys see that. Awesome. Alright, libraries. So you have just pure black, which I did this for a little while, rocking this. And then I did this. This one I actually might buy back because this one actually matches the Bombushka that you can see a little bit in the background right there. It has the same type of symbols and shit. Simple stars. You got this one. You have this one, which is actually pretty nice. I don't mind that. As you can see, my crew color black shows through the library. So whatever your crew color is, you could mix a different primary color to go where this, to fill in where this black is. So if you wanted to add another camouflage-like color, or if you're a girl, you want to add some pink in that, or if you're a guy, you want to add some red, or whatever your case may be, you can actually do that. You have the dark desert, which again you can see where the crew color is showing through where it's black. I actually there's this one right here, two-tone stripes, forest color, which is very dark, and this one I actually rocked this one for quite a while as well. Now I believe if you put this livery on, your secondary color will not matter. I do not think, because as you can see how it goes on the inside of the aircraft and everything else. Don't hold me to it. You have the jungle fighter. Yeah, the sprayed half camo, which is okay. I don't know why you would. So the underneath the plane is like just black. Okay, well I guess I know where it gets its name from, and that's all there is to that. Weapons, just homing missiles. That's all you get. Oh, one more thing though, drop tanks. I am not sure if this actually affects the aircraft's speed or handling, but to me it looks ugly. Like, I just don't like having this on the plane. It looks like it doesn't belong there, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, it is pretty cool. No, this will not help your aircraft land in the water. If you do this, you're a dipshit. You're a jackass, and you deserve to have your airplane destroyed. These are drop tanks. In real life, these hold extra fuel. They are not bombs. The reason why they're called drop tanks is because these are put on the aircraft over long periods of flight, and after they are used up, you have the option to drop them. That way you decrease your drag on your aircraft and you can go faster or save even more fuel. So that's what these drop tanks were originally for in real life, and they're just put on here as like a cosmetic thing, you know, just the visuals. That's all it is. So these things will not help you float in waters. Don't even try it. I'm trying to save you some time. If you do it anyway because you don't trust me, well, I'm sorry. You just, you know, kind of wasted $1,000 and like 10 minutes out of your life you never get back. But it's up to you. I'm just trying to help you out. Now, unfortunately, the Savage cannot be put all white. The camouflage will reappear. But since I have the crew color, I don't know if it's the crew color or just because if it's just black, you do not see the livery, the camouflage, but you do see the Zancudo livery. There's you can see, I don't know if, yeah, you see just a little bit there underneath it. It's big, bright, white circle with a star in it. And then back here, all the same stuff. I mean, I think I like it better like this. Just saying. Now this is the Bombushka. Shut up, god damn it. Now before I leave the aircraft this time, I want to show you all the liveries and all the weapons and stuff. So before you, I think I'm pretty sure I already said this, but you can't operate flares if you're the pilot. Now this is kind of slow. Granted, it does have the jet assisted takeoff. Let me see, armors, everything is the same. You even have race handling on here, which was really surprising to me. A big aircraft like this, but it's so big. I put this on there. I cannot tell you if it's going to be okay with smooth handling or stock. I imagine the controls would be very sluggish and slow. So I do recommend you getting race handling. If you're not that good at flying, don't worry about the aircraft jerking. This is a big plane. You'll see how I'm flying it, that it won't jerk around. Now, As far as the liveries go, you have just the pure black one. This is the crew color, by the way. Both secondary and primary for this plane. You have secondary and primary. You have White Eagle, which is just, I mean, all these liveries are really nice. Like, I could switch, I'll probably switch in between all of them. The Black Eagle, which you can't see, but it's just like this one, and it's just like this one. You know, the Black Eagle is black, so plane's already black, so that's kind of stupid to buy. Gold Eagle, that's nice. You have just the Crimson Star. Well, you know, with the babushka little symbol there, I guess. You have the Shark Tooth, which I had this. I bought this one first. And then I asked my friend about the one I have now. He said he likes the other one. This is one I think is going to be popular with a lot of people. It looks nice. It's fucking awesome. It's cool with me. You have the Bombushka, the, like, I guess the livery that comes with it. Like, that'd be natural to see on the plane. You have the Americana version, I'm guessing, which the only difference is between a 01 you get a 07, and you have the American circle there. You have the pinup doll. Look, there she is again. I believe that's an American little symbol right there with the number 11. You can see on the back wing there just a little bit. You see those stripes on the rudder that turn, the part that turns, with another little symbol above it, and then you see a little blue star with red stripes, and then you have the tally ho, which I believe this is maybe Japanese. No, not Japanese. Maybe British or something, whatever. I guess they try to do different countries if you live in certain parts of the world. You know, just to be fair. You have 21 there on the side. And then you have this one, which is the one that I have gotten. As I said, you have primary, secondary. You have the thrust, which I do recommend, definitely. Bombs, I have cluster. Nose turrets, which I put explosive. And this, as I said, this turret right here, as long as it's underneath the plane, this thing will turn all the way around. All the way around. And you can zoom in. There's, as I said, there's really no blind spot for this one. Now the rear turret, this one can't turn too much or hardly at all, except you see where it can turn. But it can look almost straight up and almost straight down. So this is a really good turret. And that's all the weapons. This one up there is already, you know, has explosive rounds on there. It already does. So let's take this baby out for a spin, shall we? Before we do that, while this is loading and everything, I'm gonna roll me into the smoky smoke. I seriously wish my dad would have beat my ass when I started smoking, or somebody should have knocked me in my place. Always out of breath, always have to stop, and now that they made smoking, you know, kind of illegal in my apartment complex, which is what I'm doing right now. God damn it, LJT. I gotta, you know, buy a lot of smell good shit just to, you know, keep my apartment smelling like non-smoke free. You know, when I'm a gamer, so like I can't just stop every 10 minutes because I smoke 2.5 packs a day. I can't just stop every 10 minutes and say, alright guys, give me a second, I'll be back. I wouldn't be a very good gamer. Alright, so put this back right here. Alright. Make sure you guys can hear me. Alright, so this is how it looks like. I like that back fin right there. That is awesome. That is a nice little library right there. And then they have it a little bit smaller up here with some other stuff. And this looks real majestic. It really does. Now you can't open the back of it. Not that I'm aware of. There's no option to actually let you do it. A lot of people thought you'd be able to walk. Actually, let me get out right here because I was disappointed. I was really disappointed. I hope Rockstar decides to add something there. But as far as like right here, there's nothing there. I thought that was a gunner seat for the front turret and all the videos I saw, but no. Okay, so if you're in the co-pilot seat, you can operate automatically the top turret, and then these two things, I'm going first person. Alright, that one in the back there operates the back turret. This one right here operates the front turret, and as I said, if you're in the co-pilot seat, okay, that was weird, just like put me up. It's very roomy. You can see where you can actually go down in there. There's like a little, I think there's some stairs that go in between us. It's very upsetting that, you know, I didn't do it. Now look, I haven't tested these out all the way. You can see there's 4 different gauges. 2 of them are the same, 2 of them are not. Well, hold on, let me see. Okay, so I don't know if this is like supposed to be like this, but as you can see, this is the speed. and I don't know why they're all different. Well, there's two of them that's the same, one of them that's not, and one of them that's not as well. But all those up there are the same as far as speed. I'm guessing that might be for each engine. I haven't tried shooting one of the engines to see what happens. I don't know if it'll affect the dials. So I mean, it's pretty cool in here. A lot of detail and stuff. So let me show you what the jet assist takeoff looks like. You want to go ahead and put up your landing gear as soon as you do that. Try to get as high as you can. Now this plane, it doesn't want to actually go down. Like if you try to go straight down, I don't think the plane will actually let you. I've tried before. It doesn't want to do it for me unless I was doing something wrong. Like I can try a dive bomb, right? There'll be a point where, look, right, it's starting to slow down. It's not gonna let me, look, yeah, see? It's not gonna let me actually go straight down. I literally can't go, like, dive bomb straight down unless, maybe if I was high enough, I'm guessing. As I said, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it looks so damn good. I mean, it's majestic looking, it's nice, it's big. And let me show you what happened. Like you guys saw earlier in the video. If you want to rewind it when this is done, or rewind it now, go back and actually pay attention to that one bomb I dropped. Look at this one. This one, you see how it just like falls? Like it's just like, it's a different color bomb to begin with. And you see there's many explosions. That's the cluster bomb. Alright, so you see how it's just like, it's like tumbling. The other bombs, none of the other bombs I believe do that. And to me, I'm not sure, probably not, it's probably just me, but I think that these bombs might be a little bit bigger. Unfortunately, guys, you can only drop the same amount. I'm going to show you right here. You can only drop the same amount like all the other planes. You know, you can still do a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. You can do a lot of damage with this plane. And you see how I'm going down, right? The airplane will automatically correct itself once I go into bomber view. You'll fly straight. Now, I don't think you'll be able to turn. You can actually slow down and speed up, but that's it. You can't turn or do anything while you're in the bomber view. You do that, there you go. You can operate the flares. Let me show you how this thing can land. As I say, it's a pretty slow aircraft, and I cannot wait to make an extra video about what this thing can do when you have 3 people in it, or even just 2, because technically you only need 2 people in this thing, because the co-pilot can switch to all 3 guns. All 3 different guns, you can switch to all of them. So technically all you would need to do, I'd recommend 3, at least 3. That way you have 2 different people on 2 different guns that can, you know, guard the aircraft, you know, in the air. This thing is pretty slow, and as you see, there's 2 flaps near the fuselage actually go down when I put the landing gear out to land, and it's very slow. Like this motherfucker's so massive, I'm surprised I'm not dropping out of the sky of how slow I'm actually going. And you just land it. Oh wow, it's so dirty. Look at that. Look how dirty this thing is. And that's just from like landing. Wow. Well, still at night it'd be hard to see, but wow, this thing is really dirty. Let me try actually right quick though. Let me see. I need to destroy this thing anyway because I need to call in my personal vehicle, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. So yep, as I thought, 3 shots from the sniper rifle and it's blown up. Oh, my poor baby. Huh. That apparently wasn't affected. Ah! There wasn't fire right there. That's not fair. I was trying to look inside. Okay, so everything, I was trying to see how everything changed on the inside. Oh, the gun's still there. Yeah, is it any possible to jump up on this thing? Let me see. Hello? Oh, hello? This thing is massive. Oh, okay. Oh, really? That kind of sucks. I wonder if it's possible to open the back doors when it's blown up. Yes, it is. Okay. So here it is. I've seen a YouTube video. It's just barren back here. That's all there is. But I really wish you could actually ride back here. That'd be so awesome. As you can see, they have a latch. This latch will actually go, is supposed to go up. You can see the scene for it and everything right there. It's supposed to be able to go up. Yeah. Does it even come off? No. Oh, really? That gets me 2 stars. Oh, hello. Huh. Not bad. So I'm just going to go ahead and I guess I'm going to try to steal a jet because I want to show you guys the new outfits and everything that's came out with this update as well. Let me get over that. One thing I hate about first person, you're always kind of running sideways, which I do not get. Well, this is actually weird. There's no military on me. Huh. Oh, okay, I think I see someone there. But he's not red. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna turn red when he gets closer? I heard someone call me a dick. Yep, there they are. Hello. Who's there? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I thought there was someone knocking at my door. Upstairs neighbors. You never get used to it. Let me go ahead and jump out. Bye-bye, beautiful jet. That thing's coming out too, and apparently it's going to be $6.5 million. I will not buy that, and I will call anybody a damn idiot who buys it for that much if there's not flares and or some kind of upgrade to it. I was hoping that was going to kill me. I had to do that because I wanted to show you guys the uniforms and the other shit that's came out with this update so far. Well, at least it didn't spawn me too far away from it. Alright, so first we'll go with just the outfits. Smuggler's Run. So you have this one. Not bad. You have this one. Oh, let's see what this has to do with gun running. I don't know. I'm an undercover type deal. I like that shirt. So not really much. Oh yeah, sorry. Air racing suits. I like these helmets. Not really a big fan of the uniforms though. So I'm going to show you one thing right here. As you can see, I have one of the new outfits that came out. Just a pure black military service shirt. I have the just regular tactical pants and the 4-star cap. I'm a general. I got promoted recently when I decided to buy the hat. So we'll go to military caps first. You actually have officers' caps. And I have a 5% discount because of if you have players commend you. If you have enough people on your friends list commend you, I've heard of people getting up to 15%. Not sure, never seen it. I know I have 5%. It was at 3%, and now it's went up to 5%. So this is all like the, I guess, you know, like military type caps. So it's hard to actually find something that'll actually match these. I haven't, you know, been able to find anything so far. Then you have these regular ones. This is part of gun running. So these are all, you get these, you guys already know. And this is just part of the Smuggler's Run. Let's see here. Yeah, the different flight helmets, which I have this one. I wish they would just give you the helmet. I don't know what this is actually all about. I haven't seen these before, but you should actually try to look at them. Combat helmets. This is all part of Smuggler's Run right here. I actually own 2 of these. These are pretty cool. This is for thermal, and you activate them just like you did the other ones. Remember the first kind of thermal goggles you got for the heist? These are the same thing, and you actually can put the visors up and down. It's in your interaction menu. I'll show that here in just a second, as long as I don't forget. I mean, they have a lot of different choices, guys, and you have these. You have some smokes up there. You know, just depending on what you like, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to be like this detailed with it, but and then you have the where's the barrettes? There we go. You have different styles of barrettes. And this is you saw this was part of gun running, so. Then you have the barrettes, and then you have all these service shirts. Let me go here. There we go. And but this is all part of gun running. I just didn't know about it. You know, so just in case you guys wanted to make your own custom-made outfit, I just wanted to show you guys, you know. So there's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I was going to show you how that helmet worked. Let me go to style. Okay, so visor down, click on this. Visor up. And if you want to activate it, accessories, press square. And actually, it's not that bad. It's actually really detailed. I mean, look how good you can see right there. Like, that's nice and clear. Like, that's pretty useful. Now, unfortunately, you can't use it in a vehicle that I've found out yet. So, that's unfortunate. But, there you go. Let's see. Oh, okay. No. And then I have a navy uniform with the same kind of hat. And then number 2. Hello. So guys, that's most of my video. I'm trying to think, make sure I didn't forget anything. I just wanted to catch you guys up on what's been going on and go. Oh yeah, yes. Let me see before I even get a car. So the trade-in price for the Bombushka is right here. Basically $4.5 million. I've had this one. I don't think it's worth it. I'm a really good flyer, and it's almost impossible for me to land normally with this aircraft. It is fast though. It does have the same missile capability as this one that you saw. It shoots like the Savage. It's awesome. But as far as that goes, it's pretty worthless. The Rogue, I'm not gonna buy it again. I mean, it turns really well, but it's really not that fast. This one, kind of iffy. Now this one can actually sit 6 people. So with the two seats that are in the back and 2 that's in the front, that's 4. And there's a bench actually back there where 2 people I think can just sit down and just enjoy the ride. And that's all for these. And this is all. I've unlocked all the trade prices. So this is how cheap they are for me. Let's go in here. Yeah, this one. Don't buy this. Do not buy this. I'm not trying to say I know it all, but I do it for this plane. This plane sucks. Like how it says it's so fast. That's stupid. It sucks in the air. I've used it to deliver cargo from my hangar, and it is not fast. I mean, it's pretty damn quick on the ground. It gets up to speed very quickly on the ground. But I'm willing to bet a Titan can fly faster. I'm willing to bet the Bombushka. You saw how slow the Bombushka was. The Bombushka is either as the same speed as this plane, or this plane might be just a little bit faster. But I know a Buzzard could probably beat it. I know for sure any kind of jet plane, anything with jet engines can beat this plane. And the way they say how fast it is, like, why would you advertise this like that if it's not worth it? This isn't worth it to me, unless you're just wanting to chill with your friends. If you're wanting to have a good time with your friends and just chill, buy this. It's cool to mess around with. The turning on it kind of sucks, but as I said, it's up to you. This one I haven't don't own, but I have used it in delivery. It's very fast, very maneuverable, easy to handle, can have a mini gun on it, and it can fit in a lot of places. This little guy is useful. Let's see, one more. Let's see, Legendary Motorsport. Here we go. You have this one that just came out. I was tempted to buy it. I really was. My friends have it. It's really fast. Just like any muscle car, though, it slips around a little bit. Kind of gets out from underneath you. You gotta be careful with that. But this is a car worth buying. I'm not really that much of a car guy, but this car is worth buying. I would recommend it. This one I haven't bought yet, but it's just like any other. I'm not gonna advise you guys buy a supercar. I mean, if you want to show it off to your friends in an invite-only session like what I'm in, that's fine. But with all this new destructive shit coming out, why would you guys spend $2.2 million on a fucking car that can get blown up with just one missile, one bomb, one sticky bomb? Makes no sense. You are dumb if you think you can drive around with this motherfucker and not get blown up. You are just wasting your money. You know, if you're one of those assholes that actually came over, transferred with money that a modder dropped from you from a last-gen system, then by all means. Or if you're one of those people that are fortunate enough to have enough money to blow on games like this instead of spending it for more useful things, then by all means, go ahead. But for those of you who are like me, you know, I'm a grinder. Sometimes I'm a role player, and I am. I try to help other people as far as information, and I grind a lot on this game. And for those of us that grind, if you're a grinder like me, you know how hard, you know, you might want to buy something. I've been tempted to buy this. It looks nice, but why? What's the point if it can get blown up so easily? You know, I'm waiting for another peaceful update to come out. I don't know that. I don't think it's going to be soon though. But you know, as I said, I kind of got lost there, guys. But I'm just telling you how I think of how I see things. And this is also part of Smuggler's Run. It's a classic, I guess, but I wouldn't buy it. I guess that's all for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. As I said, the Bombushka, I like it. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and one more feature. You can actually call your vehicles in like this. I can't do it because I need to call Morse Mutual, but it's just $1,000 to repair it. Call in anything, and it'll put it the closest place you can to you. If you already have one personal aircraft called out, you cannot call in another one. You have to destroy the other one, or go in your hangar and drive out a different one. Now, guys, I'm going to say this right now. The hangars, they do not matter. As far as in the military base, buy the cheapest one. It's for $2 million. Buy that one if you want to be in the military base really badly, like I did. But don't buy the ones that are more expensive, especially the $3 million one. The ones, oh, God damn it, LHAD, are you fucking kidding me? Do not buy the $3 million one, guys. The only thing that's different is the outside, the location. Yeah, the $3 million one looks like it's a bigger hangar, but they're all the same size on the inside, guys. There's no difference. Even the one in LSIA, if you just want a hangar, it doesn't matter where it's at, buy the one for $1.2 million, the same price as the Rogue for me, because they all look the same on the inside, no matter what. They can all hold the same amount of vehicles. You know, they all have the different customizations. The only thing I'd buy is the aircraft hangar and buy the workshop. Work on visuals later because it's just a look. That's why mine's still plain. I have no reason to right now buy visual upgrades for that unless I have money that I want to blow on something that I know can, you know, like I'd actually spend money on visual upgrades than other vehicles. You know, depending on what the vehicle is, because my visuals cannot get blown up. The vehicle can. But guys, spend your money wisely. This is the most expensive update that has come out, and considering the trend of updates that's come out, it's only going to either stay the same price or even get more expensive. So be careful, guys. I suspect that there's going to be another update soon, just like Smuggler's Run was out for like 2-3 months, and this one came out. So we might be seeing another update soon, probably next year at the beginning of it. And from what I've been hearing, there's a lot of tattoos that have come out with Smuggler's Run, but they're like based on water themes, like pirates, and you'll see ships and anchors and skulls and crossbones, but it's all related to pirates. You know, like a water-based thing. Like on my character's back, I have a pirate captain with a fucking ship wheel in his hand. So that's a clue that, you know, gun running was focused on, you know, land, with the exception of a vehicle which was the APC that can go on water, and the flying bike which could go in the air. This update was focused on all aircrafts and a couple of land vehicles, for the exception of 2 planes, which is the Western Sea Breeze that has not came out yet, and the Tula, which can land on water. 2 water aircraft they came out with this update. So that's the ground and that's the air taken care of. There's only one part of this map that they haven't focused on, and that's the water. And contrary to everybody's belief, you can actually fly out a really good ways before you hit that death barrier. People don't realize how far you can actually fly out. So I do believe that there will be a naval update next. But I can't think of anything else, guys. I know it's been a while since I did a video. Just been so busy trying to grind, as I said, for this new update. But since I just got everything I really wanted to get, I got the Bambushka, I got the Tula, I got my MiG. I don't think there's anything else really in this update that I want to get. Not even the Hunter helicopter. I'm really not that interested in it. If I have the money, I might buy it. The Vigilante, the Batmobile, I really don't want to buy that. And I'm not paying $6.5 million for the fucking laser unless it has, as I said, either flares and or weapon upgrades. But still, that is really expensive. It's insane. It really is. So I might be trying to make more videos on GTA and also, Battlefield. I gotta get back into my video making thing. I'm going to try to buy a camera next month. That way I can actually put my, I can put my face on here and stuff. You guys can see me. But anyway, that's all for guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe and share, because I need my videos to be shared, as much as possible. I really do. And mean a lot to me, guys, if you can. If you have any questions when I'm available to check my email, please message me at illuminati3454@gmail.com, or I'm always open for more friend requests. But come on, guys, let's be grown-ups, be respectful, be civil. There's my gamer tag right there, Illuminati-X-SS, all capital letters right there. Go ahead and send me a friend request if you want to. And that's all for the video, guys. Thanks for watching.